shit, that's Mount Fuji.
Hello everyone, it's me again. So for the second stretch of the Hakone and Izu driving tour, I'm driving the RX-7 FD3S. It actually has a full backseat delete and a full roll cage in the car, so you'll actually hear a bit more sound from that. So here we're turning out from the Sky Lounge onto the Tsubaki Line. So here I really have to be careful to see if there are cars coming on both sides. So you can see me like peeking right out. Yep, made it. So now that it's safe to go, we're following the lead car onto the Tsubaki Line. So you'll see what's different about this segment on the Tsubaki Line, or actually for this entire drive, is the lanes are quite a bit more narrower than when we came up on the Hakone Turnpike. And the ditches on the left, they are actually not ditches that you can go into. They're basically quite deep. And we actually have a lot of trees and plants on the left side as we drive through. But what's beautiful about this drive is it's very scenic. I've actually kept seeing Mount Fuji and I was quite excited about it. Another thing that's very different, aside from the narrow lanes, is the frequent turns that will come up. And a lot of turns and corners, you cannot really see what's ahead. So without a lead car or someone that knows the road very well, you won't be driving very fast because you just can't see what's ahead. So with our very experienced tour guide, we're able to actually go at a comfortable speed that's exciting, yet also safe. As you can see here, if you actually didn't know what's ahead, you wouldn't be turning fast. So with the leading car, basically gives us the most amount of exciting driving that we can get without being too dangerous. So another thing about Tsubaki Line and this drive here is there are a lot of frequent left turns followed by right turns followed by left turns. So a lot of frequent turnings up ahead. You'll see I barely have a chance to switch gear most of the time. Sometimes I'm deciding whether I should be shifting up and just decide to not to because I see a turn right up ahead. So here we stay on the Tsubaki Line and keep going. So along this drive, you see a lot of mountains on the right, and on that day it's actually very beautiful. A lot of clouds are actually below the skyline, so you can actually see the mountain tops, just like I did with Mount Fuji. So we're actually going at quite a comfortable speed. That's quite exciting along the turns here. You can see me very focused on back-to-back turns here. So with the back-to-back turns, there's no time to actually look anywhere else. You have to focus on where you're going, turn after turn. So for most of this drive, I have been very focused, especially in the RX-7. The rear-wheel drive, I gotta watch when the power kicks in. I don't want it kicking in unintentionally going into a turn. So you see on the left there, a lot of plants are, well, I wouldn't say they're sticking out, but they could be brushing against the body of the car. So I really was paying attention to my spacing on both sides of the lane. Coming from North America, driving on the right still takes some getting used to. So I've been using a lot of this opportunity to familiarize myself with how I'm placing the car on the lane. You just see here, ditches were very deep just now. So for this stretch, first stretch here is more like a warm-up stretch that we're all just basically getting comfortable with this narrow lanes here. So the lead car has been basically our tour guide has been giving us this more rare opportunity of driving on narrower lanes. So here we've taken the split. We're gonna go onto a different road very soon. So you will see there, you could hear from the RX-7 that there are some squeaky sound, and that's basically exactly what I hear inside a car because a lot of the interior has been gutted out, has a full roll cage, so a lot of sound basically is very basically apparent to the driver. As well, basically driving an RX-7, driver's license RX-7, feels like I'm driving a race car. Everything is very direct, and I have to really focus and pay attention on every turn. You see, a lot of my shifting, I'm like deciding whether I should even be shifting at all. So that's basically getting familiarized with the road itself. You will see a lot of times I'm shifting up down to shifting up to fourth, and then decided I needed to go one gear lower into a turn. That happens quite a lot because I actually didn't know what's ahead, so I really have to follow the pace of the lead car and the car in front of me. Okay. Okay, so we're here. We're actually starting to get to the second part of the drive very soon, where we actually are going to open up a bit more, and there's going to be a bit of a chase of a car that's in front of us as a group. So I remember when we were going through that was quite exciting. So although we do see that white 8.6 over there, that's a car we'll be following for a bit of a stretch there coming up. So the good thing about driving in the winter around the Hakone and the Izu Skyline is that there are a lot less cars, I find. When I went in the summer and fall, there were a lot more cars, and there were a lot of slower driving scenarios because of cars ahead. I would say on this trip, roads were pretty open. Okay, so we'll return onto another line now, and we're basically trying to catch up to the cars in front. So you should see us actually, we're starting to speed up a bit more on this section. Now that we're more familiarized with the tighter roads, more frequent turns, so it's time to have some fun. So a bit about my sound setup for this video. So I actually have two DJI mics placed in this recording. One is in the engine bay, trying to capture the sound of the intake or anything that's happening on the engine bay. And the other one is actually on to capture the sound inside the car. And then I mix them to basically how I remember hearing it as a driver. So that air sucking sound from the engine is basically what I heard inside the car also. I was trying to actually duplicate that as much as possible with a better experience to my viewers here. I did actually try it as putting the back above the exhaust, but I find there's still a lot of distortion that I need to tune out one day. So there's a bit of a learning curve there of mic placement and how to tune them out. Okay, so we've caught up to the H6. There's a van in front of the H6, so we're still going at obviously a nominal speed right now. But very soon things will change, and that's when things gets exciting. I think it's coming up now. So I've actually put the names of the different roads that we basically turn on to. You should be able to actually trace it either on the road map or just trace where we started out from. A6 chase begins now that the van is turned off. So we should see us actually starting to speed up, and I think everyone's basically just having fun together here. So I'm gonna stay quiet for a bit and so we can enjoy this chase.
Shit, that's Mount Fuji. Oh, I can see Mount Fuji. It was on our right.
Okay, and then at this point we get blocked up by a couple of cars, but that was quite a fun section. I think the A6 was trying to lose us, and we kept trying to actually hold on to them. Oh, and as you can see, I guess on our right just now, a convoy of I think those are actually cars from another tour group just passed by us. What do you guys think about this Tsubaki section here at the Izu Skyline? It's definitely different than a Hakone turnpike section, and I like them both. They're just different driving experiences. And for the third part of our video coming up after this one, I'm going to be driving the Sylvia S15 Spec R. And if I remember correctly, I kept seeing Mount Fuji during that drive, so you'll be able to see that. And just like that, my camera ran out of battery, and that was all I could record for this stretch. Thank you for watching.